know that alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, is an essential fatty acid. The term essential means that we need to ingest it with our diet. But how do we know precisely how much alpha-linolenic acid we should consume daily? Fatty acids act in the human body through their oxygenated products, oxylipins. They are lipid biological mediators. As previous studies suggest, omega-6 oxylipins generally have pro-inflammatory effects, while omega-3 oxylipins act as anti-inflammatory agents. Therefore, reducing omega-6 oxylipins while increasing those of omega-3 is ideal for the human body. This summer, I participated in a research study that aimed at assessing the dietary alpha-linolenic acid requirement by evaluating dietary ALA level that minimizes the omega-6 to omega-3 oxylipins ratio. The obtained data showed that alpha-linolenic acid alters oxylipins by generally reducing omega-6 oxylipins and increasing omega-3 oxylipin. The classical method of examining dietary alpha-linolenic acid requirements is assessing the impact of alpha-linolenic acid on docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA. The previous study using a dose-response curve showed a requirement of 0.3 grams of dietary alpha-linolenic acid per 100 grams of diet. We confirmed this number in our research. ALA influences tissue DHA oxylipin levels in two ways. Firstly, it is converted to DHA, increasing the amount of precursor fatty acid in a tissue. Secondly, alpha-linolenic acid influences the oxygenation pathway of docosahexaenoic acid. Examination of alpha-linolenic acid effect on DHA oxylipins showed a requirement close to that of a classical study. However, the requirement was considerably higher when we looked at ALA's impact on the omega-6 oxylipins. Similarly, the requirement was higher when assessing the level of ALA that minimized the omega-6 to omega-3 oxylipins ratio. And since we want to decrease omega-6 oxylipins and increase those of omega-6, assessing alpha-linolenic acid requirements based on the oxylipins ratio may be more biologically relevant. This method also helps reduce all variations. The significance of this study is that this approach of evaluating the dietary ALA requirements results in a higher requirement than the traditional method. In future studies, we want to evaluate ALA requirements based on other tissues, including blood. We also want to perform these experiments on female rats, adults, rats who are pregnant, and ultimately in humans. Thank you for your attention. I really appreciate it.